to Daggerheart Does Spelljammer, episode 7 3/4, Return of the Dead Guy. I am Steve, your Dungeon Master, and this evening we'll get right into the thick of things and introduce our players. We have Edifice Rex, played by Shion. Yes. All right. We've got Carmelo, played by Corey.
All right. There you go. Yep.
There we go. And Lacey, what happened to Maple last game?
Sometimes you're like, I'm gonna sacrifice my character because this seems like the right idea to do, and then you find out you have to keep playing that character.
Yeah.
So we might still have Maple, but possibly in a different form.
We'll have to see how that all shakes out, won't we? All right. So, to recap what happened last time, in an epic battle against the Formians, our band of heroes managed to save the universe. But what would be a happily ever after in most stories is just the beginning, and for our intrepid heroes. We join them now several months after the Ant War. Much has happened since the Formians were foiled at Dochaz, and much has changed in a very short time. The survivors of this great war spread out to recolonize after being pushed back to the brink of extinction, and the death of the Formian menace created a power vacuum that many have tried to fill. The Arcane Consortium, for example, has retaken Brawl and works to reclaim the asteroid's former glory. They've also been helping those who are daring enough colonize void space to guard against future threats to our existence. And Mechanus has been endlessly producing clanks to establish order over its dominion. Elsewhere, numerous confederations of peoples and organizations struggle to reform after their great calamity. In a less grand scheme, life simply goes on. Dwarven scrappers deal in the wreckage from the aftermath of the battle. People go back to work and live with deeper connections, forged from their shared experience with each other. Willie, our steamship captain, despite his part in the battle, needed to sell the steamboat to pay off Big Pete, one of Lord Didney's henchmen. Given your newfound camaraderie and a little luck, you were all able to find a new ship taken from a dwarven scrapyard. But other than that, what have you all been up to after the battle? Mic check. Mic check.
Sounds good to me.
There's no dead air in space.
And the Phlostogen?
Phlogiston.
Phlogiston? That's the new prestidigitation. Phlogiston.
It sounds, I don't know, I gotta remember it's an O, not an A, because otherwise I'd pronounce it like Kazakhstan.
Is that by Kyrgyzstan? Or yeah,
Kyrgyzstan,
okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Oh man.
All right. But yeah, so, given that Maple crashed her ship to another ship, we more or less know what happened to her, but what have Carmelo and been up to since the great battle over the skies of Dajaz?
In the immediate aftermath, Carmelo and his trusty pilot Willie, and anyone else that's willing, is helping to herd, the debris, essentially make sure there's no buggers hiding out anywhere that are potentially still alive in this fleet. And then if there's no immediate threats, kind of working on not necessarily leading, but kind of like pushing the survivors to, gather the ones that didn't immediately like bamf off like the mages probably did, to see if there's anyone that could be rescued.
Yeah, absolutely. What about Edifice? I mean, time has kind of passed here. What have you been doing after since the battle happened? Several months.
Who?
We don't.
What? No.
We don't know anything.
I would say. Oh, sorry.
Oh no! Look, it's complicated. Like
Yeah.
we'll just leave it there. Beautiful. Yes. So yeah, you sound like you've all been hard at work during the reclamation here.
Yeah, Carmelo tries not to stay in one place too long, and skips around probably from crew to crew, mostly working on like cleanup and reconstruction too.
All right.
For various reasons. Yeah.
Well then, we will cut to now.
Let's see. Is now a Roll20 map?
Yes, now is a Roll20 map. I was going to reveal the 20 map in a very dramatic fashion. And
Sean, if you can get that in post,
Please.
it'd be great. Yeah.
Look at all these. Just get that in post. Make this much more dramatic and faster.
Now is.
All right, boom. Now is now. So cut to now.
Whoa!
Explosions blast all around. Men shout and scream. The hum of engines and the whir of machines fill the air. You're in the midst of yet another battle. With several deadliest clanks surrounding you, slashing with jagged weapons.
Willie. It's my boy.
Yeah.
That's my mate right there. Yep.
All right.
We've been through thick and thin. That Willie.
So we're gonna
Looks
get
like more
right
thick than thin with
to
Willie.
You're right.
the action here. Gonna roll some dice.
Are we doing a combat? Is this
Oh,
a thing?
we are doing a combat. We are in a thing.
Alright.
I am
fights?
spending 4 tokens off the action tracker right
Oh,
now. Spending my
Shoot, we have tokens.
here.
Okay. Do
So
you have
shit
that like
is-
displayed anywhere? What do you have? What do you got?
I will in a second after I spend these ones. We'll be golden.
Shouting over whatever the battle is. Willie, we ride this one out. We got a little bit to go, and then you can cash in your pension. All right? We're so close.
Okay. All right, so you guys see 2 of these weird clanky fellows just kind of like basically flank Willie and start going after him. You see he's changed quite a bit since your meeting during the battle there. He now wears like a long duster and has a couple of long knives that he's been fighting with. Over those that duster is not much protection against the swords of these villains here. I see him get scratched up pretty good before kind of like retaliating himself and just like, oh no, here we go, and starts back at the Modrons there. Carmelo, the one nearest you, like you managed to just kind of like just backstep just enough to kind of avoid its swing as it heads towards you. Let's see here. Edifice, what's your armor class, Delio, or whatever it is in Daggerheart?
Yeah.
Evasion.
Evasion is
Evasion,
7.
yes, there we go. 7, okay. Alright, so that's gonna hit then for... what does 9 damage do ya?
That is minor damage for Edifice.
Alright. So you take a little minor cut from this guy that's right in front of you here. All right.
Can we assume at the to kind of like reset? I know we're all good on stuff. Do we go back to like 2 hope? Is that kind of like the standard?
Yes. Yep.
I feel like if
we're
you
back
prepare
on,
during a rest, you're at
Oh,
like
we're
2.
resetting.
Oh yeah. We'll say you guys have had enough rest to reset everything because it has been a long time. All right. So currently, I have spent all my fear and all my actions. We're at a clean slate, and as we progress forward here, I will start to add shit back on the Roll20 map. So.
Okay.
Sorry, one more. So when you add an armor slot, that goes to your. You mark an armor instead of an HP?
You mark an armor, and it reduces the damage that you're taking by that armor amount.
Oh, nice.
So, like, I have
if
4
okay,
armor.
got it. Yeah. Oh, nice. I'm gonna do that then.
And you can do multiple to reduce it,
Because
down more.
if I brace myself and block that last shot, that brings damage down to a 1, which is below my minor threshold, right? Which would make it nothing happens. Is that how that
Yes.
works? Nice.
Yep, you got her, sir.
Very, very good.
It's like we're finally figuring this shit out.
Well, we didn't have to like do anything. Like, it was all offensive last game, so it's been like
Yeah.
what,
We
6
haven't-
weeks
yeah,
now
we-
since.
like attacked it all. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
funny.
And
Okay.
now we oh shit, what are you doing? Should I? And as Edifice kind of holds these guys at bay, kind of swatting them away like toddlers, he's yelling at Carmelo like, Carmelo, what should I do?
Crush them. Oh no, you're rubbing off on me, mate.
You making
Just that rocky inflection going. Smash him to bits. It was buggers. Now it's bots. Let's take them down.
Guys, I could use a little help over here.
Yep, gotcha, buddy. I want to move. I want to make a move here, and Carmelo grabs 2 grenades from his belt,
Yeah.
and pulls the pins and it puts the pins on his tusk. He's a hippo.
Yeah.
He's a GIF. He's got 2 deals, so he puts the pins on him and pulls them out, and then steps. I can move a little bit. Well, nobody has opportunity attacks, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Is everybody pretty much very close to me? Is that or maybe
it
the
looks
guy
like- yeah.
up above Willie might not be, but yeah, very close is like 10 feet, isn't it?
Yeah, it looks like just about everybody's pretty close enough. Yeah, except maybe that one guy that's over by Willie there.
Cool. I am going to use the Rain of Blades spell from the Midnight Domain as a rogue that I have access to.
Fuck
So,
yes.
I'm gonna carefully toss out. Well, not very carefully. I'm just gonna toss out these grenades as I kind of lumber over towards Willie, and I need to make a spellcast roll against all targets, and anyone that I succeed against takes D8 magic damage using my proficiency. So let's roll. Oh, are we doing physical dice? Oops.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, get the dice, sir.
Oh, I forgot.
If you roll
Okay.
20, roll 20. But
We're back. Okay, D12s. Give me the D12s. My spellcast roll is finesse, which is going to be a +3, and I'm just filling the dead air while I find my D12s.
yay!
Okay, the heavy one's the hope, the red one's the fear, because red is bad. That's a 5 on the hope and 7 on the red, so that's a 12 plus 3. That's a 15 with fear. Does a
Ooh,
15
okay.
beat their difficulty or whatever it is?
It certainly does.
Okay. So I will do 3 D8 magic damage to them.
Yeah,
D8s.
let's roll some of that.
Do I have D8s? I have another one. There it is. Okay. 6, 2, 4 gives me 12 magic damage to, I guess, all except, or whichever ones are very close. Yeah.
Fantastic. All right. let me just
So yeah, I just toss grenades out, and they only strike enemies. So they actually they charge with static, and then they kind of explode, and the metal essentially grounds the electricity and lightning that flashes off of them. So they're less like fragmentation and more Tesla grenades. Yep.
Oh my gosh. I love it. All right.
Down to no hope.
So
And that's 1 token on the tracker. Yeah.
fantastic. Oh, yep. Put 1 on the tracker here. Put 1. There we go.
So that was with fear.
here's-
Sorry. I'm going to start writing my rolls in Roll20. So
Oh,
I
no
remember
worries.
them. Yeah.
I got you, sir. All right, so you guys have been battling these things for a little bit here before we started. So some of them are kind of like a little bit damaged already. A couple of them just like, just blow the hell up from this this rain of shrapnel that kind of like grabs these guys out here. I'm gonna pop these guys off the map here. The other ones are not looking too good. Like this battle has definitely like not going in your favor. It kind of looks like maybe these enemies were not necessarily prepared. Some shit that was going on here. However, that said, you do that, you go, you kind of like, release this explosion that kind of like, takes care of a couple of these enemies. But suddenly from like inside the ship, so like there's a crack on this, down below where Willie is, there's kind of a door that leads into like the cargo hold of the ship. It is like slightly ajar, and you hear like warning claxons from inside the ship starting to bellow. I'm gonna start a clock, but I'm not gonna put it on the thingy. So we're gonna do a little bit of mystery here.
This is their ship, right?
This is their ship. Yep.
No.
Yeah. If you guys zoom out a little bit, you can see your ship. This beautiful, glorious bastard down there. Got a little bit of damage there going on. But yeah, this other ship is a. It looks like there's a lot. It's a little bit more rough since it's been fired on a few times.
Wait a sec, Willie, you're here. Who's driving the ship?
It's like it's okay. I put the lock in. It'll do. It's on cruise control. It's fine.
Oh yeah, all right. And then Edifice can jump into it if it gets too far away, and
we got this.
Pull us to it. Great. So yeah, I rolled with fear. So whatever you want to do with that.
Yep, that was the invisible timer I got going on in the black and the ship.
So wait, was there any indicator for us of that? Sorry, that something is occurring?
Yes, yeah. You guys can definitely hear like the warning sirens from like inside the ship.
Gotcha. Uh-oh.
Yep.
I just say
I guess Oedipus is gonna get into hurry up and get out mode. So, but I wanted to grab one Modron and try to smash it with the other. I was gonna see if I could try to do that. I don't know if they're minion status, how that works. I don't know. But that's what I want to do. So whatever.
Yeah. No. Let's do that. Do you have a thing for that? Otherwise, I think that's gonna be like a strength roll to kind of try to like beat somebody with another.
It's not like
somebody.
a special thing, I don't think.
Yeah.
If I make a successful attack on a very close range, I can spend a hope, and it does damage to every other enemy. To use that roll against every other enemy in weapons range.
Is that whirlwind or whatever?
Yeah, the whirlwind. So that's one of them, something like it. Let me put that in there.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe
if you shift like one
a strength check and an attack and see what happens. And
you said love
strength,
it.
Right? Or
Yep.
I mean, with that, it looks like you're just making an attack.
Yep, just make an attack and spending a hope.
Yeah.
Let's do regular modifier attack.
And you're a giant, right? So don't you have reach on your stuff? Yeah. Okay.
Right. Everything that would be melee or everything in very close range is effectively melee for me. So big swings.
So I would say there's at least two of them that are within melee of you. The other one is probably just like a bit out of reach.
There we go. So 20 with fear for just a. And I spend a hope to do the thing. And then.
Oh, beautiful. Yep.
Boop. There we go. Well, first of all, does that hit? It's 20.
Oh yeah. The 20 with fear definitely.
15 did, so I hope the 20 does.
Okay, there we go.
Absolutely.
So just in a not my mechanical rage, not yet, but in a metaphoric rage, goes over there and smashes.
Oh, you're doing the one by Willie? Nice.
Well, I was gonna try to grab this one. So however you want to whatever. Yeah.
Okay. So Edifice is just a kind of he's grabbing this one. And he's gonna haul this over, just haul it over and use it to smash the one out in front of him.
Yeah.
Right? Beautiful. All right. No, that does it. So you grab that this weird amalgamation of parts and machinery and just bash one against the other, and they both just kind of go flying off the back of the ship here.
Yes.
And Willie's just kind of like, oh, thank you, Bucko.
I just want to see what the damage would have been, just for yeah, take that. Boxes.
Oh yeah, that's definitely just tossing him out into the void here. All right. And Willie just kind of like looks back at you and he's like, "We gotta shut the engines off, or they're gonna overload." And he starts to run inside the ship here.
Okay.
Well, this is why we bring you along. You know ships. We know punching and shooting. Well, I mean, there's a guy right here by me, so
yes, and he is going to he's gonna do a little shanky shank in the back.
Oh yeah, you roll with fear. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yep.
I did.
Oh, that is that's a nat 20 on that die.
Yo.
It's a crit.
That's a crit.
I at least have a thing. He'll still hit. It's just I have a parrying dagger, so I will roll. What's my damage dice? 4d6.
So it's 11 plus, or sorry, it's
well, I think it's the dice. Like, if you got a 6 or a 3 or a 2, those are removed.
Okay. And then it's max
roll
damage.
this weapon's damage dice. If any match the attackers, they are removed before damage is totaled. Yeah. So.
It's 2. Okay.
It's only the.
And it's not like a reaction, so I guess I can do it any time.
Yes. All right.
Right. Okay. But it only works in melee. So.
17. Looks like that's gonna be 20. So your dice. If any of the dice were a 2, it had to be.
Also, you crit, so you roll like you also do like full damage.
Yep. Okay.
So, fuck me up, fam.
Oh yeah. Okay. So it would remove that. Okay. So it would be. That's 25 damage.
Right in the gym.
That's a severe. So I'm gonna spend one armor slot.
There you go.
And that's gonna bring me down to a major. So I'm gonna mark 2 HP. Yeah. Okay. Great.
Beautiful.
And my parrying dagger. A dagger's kind of lame, but what do I do? It's in melee. I'm trying to think of a way that I would be reducing damage to myself. That is. I don't know. I'll think of something better. But for right now, I whip out basically a Bowie knife, and as this guy goes to attack me, I go in and try and feint in as well. More bluff strength than anything, or finesse. And he backs off just a little bit, but it still hurts a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So. Ouch.
All right.
Cool. First damage. Woohoo!
Do you plan on retaliating there, or?
Is it our turn? I didn't know how many actions you had or anything.
No, I just I had 2 actions. I spent 1, so you're golden.
Cool. There's nothing that prevents me from shooting him in the face, right? Like there's
nothing as far as I'm aware.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna shoot my back powder revolver. Right as he goes at me. So let's do this. That's a 2 on the hope and a 4 on the fear. It's a 6 plus 3. I'm gonna guess a 9 does not do it.
Ooh, 9 does not do it. No.
Okay. So that's also a 9 with fear.
9 with fear. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And you know what? I will move away. I don't know if I know not everybody has opportunity attacks, but I will try and move away from this guy because he stabbed me really hard. And how far can I move? Is it like close or very close?
I think very well. Yeah. So you might get down the stairs easily enough.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll go there and kind of get along behind you guys. And then where's my D6 to see if I need to reload? Oh, that's a 5. Okay. So I miss, but I don't need to reload.
All right. Edifice, you got anything real quick?
No, that was insane.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, you'd see that once still kind of standing up on top here that it just Carmelo currently.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. No, I see what you do to my friend.
You see me backing down the stairs and shooting, but kind of stumbling and just going wide.
I want to field goal kick this guy into the nothingness.
Okay.
So as he recovers with the blood of my friend still on his blade, I shall punt him into the abyss.
I love it. Yeah, either do be you got a melee weapon attack that'll do that. Otherwise, I'll take a some sort of like strength roll or something.
Just probably strength.
You knew whatever that weapon was that let Steve's character punch things far.
Oh yeah, that was like the arcane gauntlets or whatever.
Yeah.
The ones, those are cool.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was supposed to add strength trait to damage because I took the body basher ability.
It should.
Yeah.
Demiplane should show it at least, like the total.
For what? Oh,
Like,
if I were to roll it,
yeah.
Okay.
Or like the dice plus the number, like that plus number should take it into account. Huh.
So I'll do a strength check. See what that does. That's +4. Do my thing here. Add the 4.
Do it.
Come on. 20 with fear
Nice.
again. 24 with fear.
It's a good.
Ooh, 24.
Yeah, we've
with
only
fear.
rode
Okay.
with fear.
Beautiful.
We need someone to
Okay.
save us from all this fear.
If only there was a hope. There was some hope.
Yeah.
One last hope.
All right.
Reza, where are you? I'm just kidding.
Excellent.
My hope died with my sister. Oh no.
All right. Well, then, let me tell you how I spend that fear. So, when you guys first encountered this ship, this is supposed to be like a simple cargo mission, hauling goods and a few passengers, across the phlogiston for money. When you encountered this, like, ship just kind of behaving erratically, and after hailing it to see if they needed assistance, they immediately kind of, like, hone in and attacked you guys. And now, as you move inside, you definitely see like, okay, the ship is taking like numerous amounts of damage from the the battle with your ship. There's like smoke and steam kind of like coming out from the walls and stuff in the bulkheads. Willie kind of runs down towards the cockpit to see if he can find like the engine controls and stuff. And it definitely seems like things are definitely heating up inside this ship, and they are not going well. And that's when Edifice and Carmelo, as you guys are walking through the hallway on the ship, you notice they're lined with like several large cylindrical tanks, and all of them are containing like various creatures that seem to have like a lot of like metallic components kind of attached to them. In different fashions. Some of them are on their head, some on their chest, but all of them seem to be some sort of like cyborg, cybernetic dealio where they've had equipment attached to them. And one of those appears to be a golden dragonborn. And the lights on their tank are flashing a very rapid red, just blinking red like a motherfucker. Like some shit's about to go down. All right. So, given what you guys know of the ship and what Willie knows of the ship, this thing is about to blow, and someone very familiar and dear to you is in one of these tanks, and something is about to happen. What are you guys doing?
I mean, yeah, I'm not going to hesitate. I'll smash and grab and go.
I imagine this is like Zoolander, and we're both looking at the computer real quick, and then you just decide to smash it. Yeah. She's inside. Yep, get her out. Let's go.
Yeah. Especially if they were like,
Or to like wedge my
complicated
knife in
knobs
to
and-
try and jam it open, and you just smash it
Yeah.
completely open.
All right.
Roll it. That
Yeah.
works. Yep.
Yeah, let's roll some. Roll me another strength then, Edifice, to try and break the front glass of this. This
I would help you, but I have no hope.
Smash!
Roll smash.
Roll for smash. 16 again with fear.
With fear.
Oh shit! 16 with
Damn.
fear.
Can I get
Okay.
hope?
I get hope. Nope, no hope. Only fear. All right.
How many
so here's what
sessions can
happens.
she die in a row? No.
Right?
So I was just gonna say, I'm like, and Maple dies a second time.
A second time. All right, that's end session. All right, good game, guys. All right, there we go.
But
My
Maple
job is-
3.0. No.
All right. Maple, you have been what feels like asleep for some time. And suddenly you hear like a large like pounding from outside your awareness. And there's this weird duality going wrong where you've got this like your thoughts are cloudy and you're trying to remember anything of the near past and it's not coming to you. So really all of this in your thoughts in the moments is this like what is this pounding that's coming in front of you. There's another more analytical part of your mind though that is currently running what seems to be some sort of diagnostic, checking to see how your vitals are doing, how everything else is going on. It's also starting to give you some commands and some protocols. Maple, what do you look like now that you're inside this this container tank aboard this weird spaceship?
Here's the thing. I must have had some very particular like scales or something on my face because I am mostly robot now. From about here down, and my one arm is still organic material, and everything else is pretty much just metal.
Nice. It's
So I am mostly robot.
Hell yeah.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Oh shit, she's a clanker. Watch out.
All right. Maple, as you hear this like very large thump on the grass, the glass, you kind of get like a red kind of like alert words kind of like floating across your vision, and these other thoughts that you're having seem to be running some sort of like defensive protocol. What do you do?
What kind of defensive protocol? Like on myself or on like a piece of equipment, if I can tell?
I feel like I sent the perfect gif.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know about y'all. I lost Steve's
so
audio
it's
real
Yeah,
bad.
Steve.
Steve, say it again.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. All right. So yeah. So yes, this other part of you seems to be running these defensive protocols that are arming all of your like personal weapons and such. Kind of getting ready for a to defend yourself. It's also still kind of like running this diagnostic at the same time, so it is like kind of like lagging a little bit faster than you would kind of suspect, even though this is kind of a strange new situation for you.
Do I remember how I got into this cell?
You don't. You're kind of like waking up like a brand new babe here.
Little baby. Okay.
Little babe.
Well, I don't want to be in a little metal box, so I'm gonna try to figure out how to get out of the little metal box.
Okay. Let's see here. That sounds like a... that sounds like an instinct or a knowledge to me.
I would love to roll with knowledge if I could.
Yeah, do it.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Those do
well, I
look
roll
cool.
double fives,
Ooh, all right.
and I have a +1, so
It's a critical.
I
That is a
rolled a
critical.
critical.
Carmelo
Okay.
slowly palms out one of the shot grenades that he used earlier and backs away. Just start moving around.
All right. I think the most interesting here is I'm going to give you a choice, Lacey. You can either end the diagnostic, that you can kind of like think more clearly, or considering like you have control of this part of this brain that's running the diagnostic and like doing all these alerts and stuff. You could actually use that to override the locks on this container and open it.
Override the locks.
Okay. All right. So yeah, in front of you guys, all of a sudden, this the glass is all cracked now. Just imagine someone that kind of like falls away. But all of a sudden it just like completely like shifts upward. And all of a sudden in front of you is a half clank or mostly clank, maple. What do you guys do?
I think they copied Maple.
Maple. Edifice will have.
There's a lot of P's going around, yeah.
Breakdown.
Yeah.
And cradle Maple in his arms and like, I guess try to hug, but like try to like is the metal crunch, or am I like how metal? I'm gonna try to use my will it hold experience. See how tight I can. No, I don't know. And also the ship's like about to explode, right? We need to get out of there.
Yeah, I shout down the hallway. Willie, we got a situation, buddy.
All right, all right. So Willie yells back down the corridor. I almost got it. Just like whatever you guys are doing, I can use a little help up here.
I would like to. I want to use my inspirational words that I picked up and shout down at Willie. And spend a token, blah, 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 great. The ally you were speaking to. So yeah, I'm shouting down at Willie. I know you can do it, mate. You've done it plenty of times. It's just a metal ship, not a wooden ship. You're good at handling these things. Remember the buggers? You flew around the buggers, and you did just fine. And so I'll use my inspirational words feature and burn a token. But I don't know if I'm gonna. If he has any stress, I'll clear one or give him a hope. Yeah. Although I don't think NPCs can have hope, but I'm trying to assist him. I'm trying to like help him out. Yeah.
No, I know. I love this. I think what I'll go ahead and do then is I'll give him advantage on his next roll to kind of power down the ship here essentially. Edifice and Maple. While this is kind of going on, and Willie's kind of like searching around here. What does this reunion look like between you guys?
I guess I'll try to verify it's her. Like I'm a little confused. Yeah. Like how recognizable is she from before?
You know what? I think roll me an instinct check on that one.
Hey, Edifice, is she gonna bot you? Be careful.
It's like I want it to be true, but I don't know. Instinct.
Yeah, the instinct. No, it's my work here. I think instinct is kind of more, trust your feelings.
Yeah, it's like hope. It's kind of wisdomy. Yeah.
There we
Intuition.
go.
Yeah, there you go. Instinct.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hope. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love this. All right. Yeah. Edifice.
Wiping tears away.
By some twisted sense of fate, you realize that this is indeed your loved one. You had lost, several months ago in the battle against the Formians. She has now, been, severely disfigured since the battle. Now covered in all of these, different contraptions and things that are, taking up most of her body. But you know for a fact that it is most definitely her. However, when you look into her eyes, you do notice there doesn't seem to be any recognition there, any recollection at all. Like they almost seem like soulless and dispassionate. Maple, how do you respond there as you're being looked over by this apparent stranger?
I mean, if I'm like newly decanted, essentially, I'm mostly like kind of, kind of confused. Like I don't, I have dual consciousness. I certainly don't recognize whoever that is, and I'm gonna kind of look at them and say, do I know you?
Let's see, like, do you know me? Well, here's where I would be like, don't you remember and then we really haven't really covered that. We can just make it. Don't you remember our time on the asteroid? You grew up in my home. Yeah, there we go. So I like jumped off the asteroid with her. Our days on the going sunny. I'm just gonna mash up the when we got our start under Captain Polaris. Remember? I don't know. Remember? Is there any way I might have some kind of trinket on me of hers? I could see maybe always carrying around something in my wallet, or maybe we got our characters drawn at a tavern one time.
I absolutely love that.
They exaggerated your tail, and they did my mouth really big. Remember, we were cheersing.
Let's do a presence roll on that one.
+3.
You have +3 presence?
I do. Big presence.
I am.
But I have a lot of fear too.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot
So
of
much
fear. Okay.
Yeah,
Very
holy
fear this
shit.
session. Yes.
Damn, 22. We're rolling hot tonight. Well,
You're crushing it.
All right. Let's see here. All right. So, first thing that happens here is like an explosion rocks the ship. So all of a sudden, you guys are getting like tossed around inside this inside the interior of this vessel here, kind of getting tossed back and forth against the bulkhead. Edifice, let's just say, what is it you produce that you hope to spark memories in Maple here? Like, I'm sure you've got something, but just toss some flavor at me. Like, what is the thing?
Oh, sorry. I think that would be cool. Like the thing I already said, a scroll of a parchment of caricatures of us from like
okay.
A festival,
Right,
like
yeah.
a village festival, and surely those have been around a while.
I love it. Okay. Maple, I think, let's see here. I think something in you like kind of clicks. Like there's this like sense of connection there. And like you kind of have like just a brief glimpse of memory of kind of like having these characters done, but then it's immediately kind of just like gone. And the memories are replaced. You remember like seeing the giant Formian ship ahead of you. You remember darkness for so long. You remember pain and bright lights in like a weird facility, and then more darkness, and then being awakened on this ship here.
So like kind of as a moment of like recollection kind of crosses my face, I I mean, I scrunch like the one side of my face that actually really has movement, and kind of shake my head for a moment and say, I remember little. I most things I think they are missing. I remember really only the last 5 minutes of
That's okay.
life, I suppose.
We'll catch you up.
All right.
Are we still sure? Willie?
Yeah, let's roll from Willie here.
Did you say he gets advantage? Or was that the earlier roll?
No, I'll do the 2d12 and then I'll add. Can I add 1d6 in the?
It's a d6 for advantage, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless NPCs are different. Yeah. Hey,
Okay.
nice.
Nice.
Ooh, there we go. 6, 12, 22 with hope. Okay, I love this. All right. Yeah, let's do it this way then. All right, so you yell down the hall at Willie, and you hear him just kind of like very noisily like flipping things around and kind of like talking to himself, like, "Oh, I think I almost got it. I think I almost got it. Here we go." And all of a sudden, the entire ship just goes dark, and there's a very loud like as the power shuts down.
Oh shit.
I light
I got it.
I have a torch in my inventory, which I would imagine would be probably more spacey.
Yeah, like I will let you decide if it's an actual fucking torch, like a flash.
Yes.
So.
Flare.
I knew this would come in handy. No. I crack you take another little grenade out, pull the pin and toss it, but instead it's just like a glow stick. Like it just and everything mixes together and starts to glow. And I want to look around at any of the other tubes. Are any of them occupied?
Okay. Yeah, you see like several different so each of the tubes has like a different like kind of like being that's kind of in a similar shape as Maple was. You see like a space clown that instead of having like, you know, his face painted, all of where his face would be painted at is now covered in like this this weird like metallic machinery kind of like covering its mouth and eyes.
Witness me.
Yeah. Dude, so do they do well, I guess this would be a stretch. Do I recognize anyone else from the battle?
Ooh, that would be a stretch. I think that's
there's a
roll.
lot of
Sounds like a
people
great
there.
roll.
A lot of ships.
So let's do a perceive there. That's
Is that a instinct? Okay, that's a plus one
instinct.
for me. So that is a
Yeah.
11 on the hope and 12 on the fear. So a 24 with fear.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's,
Damn,
yeah, I'm math right. 24 with fear. Yeah.
Okay. So 24 with fear.
I can't roll hope to save my life.
You know what?
Same.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna hold on to that fear because I think it's just not a good time
Okay,
to spend
Josh.
it. I'm gonna save that for a little bit. You know, I like to spend them right away.
Oh, lost your audio again, bud. Hold on. Nope.
Wait,
nope,
but I
can't
think
hear
I
you.
savor this.
There you go. You're gonna
Like,
save
audio
it.
goes out. I don't know if it's like part
Yeah.
of the mind fuck.
I can just see you talking, and then yeah, it kind of catches up. All right, I hear a very ominous groaning from like something, and then shiver a little bit. Oh,
Huh.
I don't like the
Alright.
ship.
But yes, you look from. Oh no. Wait, am I good?
I feel like you're delayed by half a second, but you're good now. Yeah. Can y'all hear me?
Okay, so I am good.
No, Sean.
Okay,
Yeah.
nope.
weird.
Am I still
Like,
dead on?
He'll start, but then it
Yeah.
like cuts out. I can't tell if
Yeah.
he's. Test.
All right.
Test.
How about now? Did that fix it? Bing bong.
Your video ninja's like
You're
a
delayed,
tiny bit off, and it's
but
throwing me off.
It's
Yeah.
there. Your audio's coming in
Still
after
delayed?
your video.
Sorry, the other two Twitch viewers that aren't me.
Okay.
One of them's
so
me,
no big deal.
so
Oh, we're all here. Good. All right.
Oh, it's just
Listen,
us.
we had
Cool.
4 earlier,
The gang's
so
all
maybe
here.
it was Goose.
Oh,
I swear
no.
I saw 6,
all
but
here.
I could have been wrong. Oh man. I mean, honestly, I'm
Oh.
Carmelo is still wary of Metal Maple over there, and but I know that Edifice is like he can handle whatever. Like if he's holding on to something, it's not going anywhere. So I am mostly concerned with: is there anything else we can take from this ship or use this ship for before getting back to our own? Yeah. So I guess
No, absolutely.
Willie,
I love that. All right.
what kind of shape is the ship in, buddy?
That's
Ship? Is ship a shape?
it's pretty
Are we
fucked up.
ship shape to steam off?
It's yep, pretty, little bit kind of lots of fuck,
Or is this one like that moon shipping chip that ran on those really heavy balls that we can't get anymore? Sorry, I'm stretching here. Yeah.
I think there's only 2 really heavy balls on this ship. Ayo!
Hey,
Willie.
that's why you're the one pulling tail every time we pull into port, Willie. Don't worry, I won't tell Micro about your flings.
All right. But yes, you look from tank to tank. There doesn't seem to be anybody else recognizable in there. It does look like, however, once the power went out, all of the power to these different cells went out as well. So it looks like they don't seem to be like opening or activating or anything like that.
Okay. Carmelo is torn between thinking, okay, are they real people or do we leave them to? Also, Maple's here.
Are we covered,
Sorry.
completely covered above our heads? We're like under.
Yeah,
Below
you guys
decks?
are actually like inside below deck now. So, actually, it reminds me. I should probably put Maple's token actually on the fucking map here.
And also, I'm sorry, Maple, you had that whole like flashback realization. Was there
Kinda, yeah.
anything happen?
Like
after
I,
that?
I don't really like know what's going on, but I remember a little bit.
Edifice, you got her? You got it?
Family, yes. Oh God, how we need to go, right?
I mean, really, this feels like a Hulk, but what these other things in tubes? If they're like her, then I feel like we should do something. Either put them out of the misery or bring them back. But just leaving them here, that feels wrong. Wronger than Space Australia.
You want I should turn the power back on?
I mean, if it'll blow up the ship, no. What do you think? Will it? By the way, my knowledge is -1, so I am straight, like, have no knowledge of, like, ship operation whatsoever. I'm all people and firearms. Yeah.
It's like, well, I
I may
don't.
be able to help get the doors open.
I glance at
Maybe.
Edifice when she says that. You trust her? I mean,
do.
if she's your sister, is she your sister?
I'll like look back at Maple, and then like kind of go down to her new parts, all metallic and just like. But I get a little dismayed as the lower I go, but then it's like I snap back out of it and like reconnect and lock back with eyes, make eye contact, and then all the memories rush in, and I'm assuming he's been like real bad shape the last few months, so it's like yeah, this is sister, yeah, I trust him.
I mean, we know the memories are Russian. But yeah.
Good old Russian.
They're all Russian.
All right. Well, metal, it's like rock. They both come from the same spot. So, you're not so different after all. Try it, Maple. You still called Maple?
I'm not sure. I suppose I could be called Maple. Perhaps name change would be appropriate, considering potentially new circumstances.
I don't really want to call your name change, but, we'll get something down. It's Dad's Day somewhere, so gotta tie into it. So yeah, I will also take my hand away from the grenade that I've been palming the whole time, and realize that if Edifice trusts this and thinks it's his sister, then far be it from me to challenge that, and let Maple try and do whatever she wants to do.
I want to see if I can do the same thing to get some of these doors open that I did before.
Yeah. So in that case, what Willie will have to do, he's gonna go back down to the cockpit, seeing as you want to try to open these up here. He's gonna turn that power back on, so that way you can attempt whatever you're doing here. And you hear like a few like switches and stuff down at the cockpit end. You don't hear the engines kick back up, but you do see kind of like the it seems like the emergency power is kicked on, and just kind of like the basic functions have gone here. So yeah, go ahead and roll it for me again here. I think that would be... This feels like instinct to me, I think.
Okay. Ooh, alas, a 9 with hope.
A 9 with hope, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I think with the... let's see. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'll give you this since you rolled with hope here, and I think it'd make things a little more interesting. You are kind of going from tank to tank trying to get them opened up, and it's not exactly working. Like maybe maybe it's just because your head's in a haze from kind of recovering some of these memories. Maybe there's something wrong with the the power and stuff, but you're struggling to actually get these open. But as you're kind of like, all this stuff is running through your head, you're remembering more about the place you were at before this. And you get the sense that something was taken from you in that realm of pain that you were stuck in for some time.
Do I have any idea what that might be?
I think you would kind of get a sense that it was like something of yourself, or possibly just your memories. But what they did to you for you to be the thing you are now. Like clearly you feel like you're missing some of this like wholeness. That there's parts to you now that weren't there originally. So wherever you were before, that those things were taken from you.
Okay. I'm trying, but I cannot connect. I fear we may have to leave them here.
Willie, can we tow this Hulk in?
So
I don't know how far we are from like anything. Yeah. Or if we can tow a ship.
Yeah. It's like,
or can you at least like get it stable to run? Putts along.
Well, I think we could probably tow it. It's a bit big, but we'll see.
Hey Willie, I know you know that size don't matter, buddy.
Oh boy, let's get to it.
All right.
All right.
10 years later, we pull into port. No.
Easy.
But what if we did? No, I was gonna say, Edifice, can you pull those pods out? But probably not the best idea. Yeah.
I was gonna just before we decided what to do, I was gonna go just smash all of them open and see whoever lives.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well,
Is
tell
it?
you what,
I
if
was
you
gonna
guys-
say, is it like? Did we see were they breathing, or like when we came through and the power is or was on?
Yeah.
Or is it like now that the power's off, like are they SOL anyway?
It kind of seems like now the power. It doesn't seem like anything's changed really, which is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe in some kind of like stasis, which doesn't like 100% make sense, but it is kind of a little odd here. If you guys want to give me like one more roll to try to at least open up at least one of those, I'll take it here before we kind of transition to things.
Yeah. Smash it open.
Yeah, I don't have anything that's gonna really help.
Smash.
But you guys do your thing.
22 with hope.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Smash.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Bam. But dick the hope.
Oh, beautiful. All right, fantastic. All right, so all right, so the glass breaks open. You're able to get the person out of there. Weirdly enough, it seems to be a fur-covered tabaxi, but like their ears and tail has like replaced by machinery. And when you first pull them out, they are unconscious, but you are able to kind of like drag them out of the ship. And just to kind of move things along here, you guys are able to pull this unconscious tabaxi back to your ship. Willie's able to get the ship hooked up so it can be towed by your primary ship here.
Yes.
And
All right.
yeah, you guys are standing below deck with this tabaxi folk. They're just kind of like coming to, and they seem to be a little more startled and jumpy. They seem to have like a little bit more memory than the Maple does. But it also seems like some of their components, especially like this thing's kind of like covering one of their eyes, doesn't seem to be entirely activated here. And as she kind of like groggily comes awake, she's like, "Who are you?"
Who are we? Do we have a name? No. We are friends. Come to. Well, no, we didn't come here to rescue. What are we? We are space pirates, but the good kind, I guess. We've come to rescue you. We are not your captors.
We're privateers.
Liberators. It stops at 2 though, probably. It's
It depends, you know. It's a very fluid situation out there.
Logistics.
And she kind of seems like a little overwhelmed and like kind of groggy. It might be a little tough to kind of like get some, get her up and get her some information out of her. Anybody have thoughts on how they want to approach that?
I can do this.
Okay.
I'm gonna approach her and say, I know this absolutely must be confusing. I am in the same position as you, but I fear we have to leave if we want to survive, and we must go now.
Let's see here. Roll me a presence, Maple.
Oh yeah. I also have +3 to presence. 16 with fear.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know we were such a charismatic crew. Yeah.
It's so charismatic. Yes, very. I love it. Okay.
Also, Edifice being more charismatic than me. I love it. I'm sorry, having a better presence.
Yeah.
Use the right term.
So here's what happened. You try to like gently kind of, reassure her, Maple. And she kind of like looks up at you, kind of like really wide-eyed, and she's like, I remember you. And she starts to talk about this this horrible experience where like her and like several others were all bought into this like engineering bay, where all these different people were there and they were getting fitted with all this like outfitted with all of this like cybernetic gear and stuff. And the last thing she kind of remembers is this moment of like having something like torn away from her and not be able to like remember anything else beyond that. And she's like, I think they stole our memories. I think they stole everything from us. And then she kind of like goes into a panic and kind of like passes out.
Okay.
Great. Now we're stuck with loose body.
I'll just drape her over my shoulder.
It's like, yeah.
I mean, we're towing the ship. You could set it down. I mean, we're all going the same spot.
Oh, we are taking the ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I was going to ask if she was at the Great Extermination, but Maple, you remember that, right? You were the one that did the biggest exterminating. Yeah.
All right. So as you guys are gonna like huddled over this down tabaxi, all of a sudden, William in the doorway, and he's like, "Good news, everyone! I found the shipping logs."
Oh, right. What's that mean? What kind of logs are they shipping?
He's
God.
Logs and
I like.
Yeah.
I mean, we got maple right here, but we could use some pine. Yeah.
He pulls out a scroll real quick and reads it. And he's like, "Well, if I read this correct, it looks like this ship came from an asteroid not terribly far from here."
An asteroid.
I look sideways at Edifice and Maple.
Yeah.
You'll asteroid. You'll know them.
I mean, not all asteroid people.
I'm not
know
sure
each
why
other.
you're looking at me.
I mean, look, there's not that many asteroids out there, right?
Would Edifice know if we're in close proximity to that asteroid, like our home asteroid?
I think you guys would know. Yeah, you're probably kind of far away from that one here. I imagine some of the stuff you guys got up to is just kind of like doing some freight hauling. So we're kind of on a long haul mission right now. When you just so happen to run into Maple again.
What are we hauling?
That is a great question, and
Logs.
had
I mean, if it's like weapons or something, it's one thing. If it's like aid or yeah.
Yeah, that's actually what I wanted to ask you guys. What are you hauling?
Logs. Lots of logs.
It's lumber. Yeah, I love it.
It's just lumber.
Space lumber.
Oh my god.
We're gonna make a little rich mahogany guess for this. We got some teak in the back. Oh, it's great.
Right.
Oh no, I've become Dundee again.
I had thought, admittedly, I had thought of like several different things you guys would maybe hauling.
But I bet you wouldn't think of that.
You didn't think of lumber, nope. Just fucking wood.
Oh my god.
All right.
Players can come up with anything, and they land on
It's lumber. I love it. All right.
It's funny, you think people would want to be building up and stockpiling gunpowder and stuff? Nope. It's all about the wood.
The wood,
It's all
baby.
about the wood.
Yep. It's funny. Only a few planets can grow them trees. The rest, big ass mushrooms. They look like trees, but they don't hold up. Yep.
And I thought I had wood before.
Oh,
Willie.
hey.
No. Mushroom.
Where do you think he got his name from?
No,
Oh,
no,
God.
no.
Sorry, Maple.
We're gonna get so sued by Disney.
There we go.
It's gonna-
That's better.
Yeah. Oh no.
The worst thing is, we did say mushrooms, but the mushroom popped up when I searched wood, not when I searched mushroom.
All right.
No.
Yes.
Oh shit. We better make sure that wood's not getting too moist down there too.
All right.
Oh my god.
No.
Out here in Philologistan, too much. You know, gets right to it.
Oh boy.
Well, the good news is if you have to make repairs, you have plenty of...
Yep. And you know, the real reason, wood does grow a lot, but them space druids, oh man.
Oh damn.
Yep.
This got silly real quick.
Straight up, they wouldn't even fight the buggers because they thought they were natural. Now the clankers, maybe we could use them against the clankers, but we'll see. We'll see.
Could break clink and fix ship, maybe, with the parts. And then if it looks at
You
the
talk
weapons.
Sorry, I'm having a full mental breakdown over here.
No. Metal is for weapons. It's not for ships. Everybody knows this.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you'll attract space rust and get space rust hulks. Yep.
Space rust. I like that you just throw space on it and it makes sense.
Just the fuck up.
Shit, I forgot
I mean-
about Space Rust. No, he's right.
With Philostistan, Philogostistan, all things are possible. So write that down. All right.
Just, the oxygen is it oxidizes phlogiston.
That's right. That's what two people that have a -1 node stat talking to each other sound like.
I too have been right.
Yeah. Oh man.
What kind of wood are you hauling?
He's the best.
Oh. Hey, my friend, the head of Terrence Howard, he has really taught me a lot of great things. Yep. About space and math. Yep. You won't believe what 3 + 3 is. Yep.
I just hope we don't get attacked by space termites. That'd be a huge burn.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no, that's terrible.
I don't think we have to worry about space termite.
Yep. The giant space hamsters. Now they love to chow down on some space termites, and they've been eating good recently. So we're all good.
Somehow, space termites are only part of memory that I've retained.
Nobody forgets space termites.
But you're metal now, so you're all fine.
Ugh.
That's why there's no
not
fun grill
rust bugs.
anymore in this galaxy.
Oh god.
Space termites ate them all.
rust
Oh
bugs.
Jesus.
Yeah. Oh, what are we doing? I'm sorry, we're towing the ship back.
Wait, what? What the fuck are we doing?
Jesus.
Oh,
I think
Jesus
we all
Christ.
died for a moment.
Goddamn,
We got-
all right.
Just throw a bunch of ADHD people together, and what do you get? No progress. No progress in a role-playing game.
Yes, all right. We need to fix this, otherwise it'll be like, oh yeah, they played D&D. I was going to start talking about wood for 20 minutes. You know, like you do.
Is there another way?
All right. Yes. All right.
I
So
find a
what-
giant cardboard box and I tell Oedipus to put the Tabaxi down in it. And
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus.
I break holes so it can breathe.
This seems wildly racist for some reason I don't understand.
I think I might be speciest, but yeah, you might be right.
No, I like
Um,
it. The red box.
What is it? It's not even that. It's like background or whatever.
Everyone knows
Yeah.
you cannot buy
and-
a Tabaxi gift.
industry-
They like the box that it came in.
Ancestrious.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a space hippo according to my sheet, so.
All right. So to lay it out on the table
You are
here.
so ancestrious.
Is this Amazon
Yep.
Prime ship? Shit.
Hey, at least I don't take clanker. Oh shit! I
Yes,
said
like-
clanker.
Yes,
my
it
God.
came from the Bezos asteroid.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh,
Not the
no.
Amazonians.
We're trapped. We're trapped in a loop of never getting things
All right.
done.
Yes. All right. So to that end, this is what you've learned so far. Really
Nothing.
pull the shipping logs from the from this weird clank ship here. Turns out it's from an asteroid, not a terribly far away from where you guys are now, and at this asteroid, apparently there was some procedure done that had stolen the memories and performed some sort of operation on the folks that it had brought there, including your friend Maple Maple. So given that information, what do you guys want to do?
How close are we to a port or home port or destination versus this asteroid? Like,
You're
is
probably
there
closer to
a
the-
safe spot to maybe? You know what? Hold on. As part of the Slyborn community, I have the Scoundrel feature, which gives
Okay.
me advantage on any rolls where I'm finding a safe place to hide. So I want to essentially like find somewhere to stash this ship
Okay,
before going to that asteroid, and maybe stash our lumber on the ship.
love it. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, Space Scoundrel. Okay, you're right. So, assuming there's a role involved with that, but yeah, we're trying to find somewhere to do that.
Yeah,
Or
why don't you
help-
make a knowledge check with advantage here for me? We'll kind of
Okay,
figure
well,
out-
that's going to be -1 plus a d6. So
perfect.
we'll get all that going. Let's say Willie is looking over my shoulder as we're doing this. That is a 2 on the hope, 2 on the d6, and a 9 on the fear. So that gives
Oh, boy.
me 12 total. Yeah, with the -1.
Is that 12 with fear or 12 with hope?
12 with fear for sure.
12 with fear.
I don't
Okay,
roll hope this session. Yeah.
None of us do, apparently.
The 9's a little canted, but it's it's what it is. Sorry, Sean. I messed with the camera.
See here.
No.
Let's. All right, let's do this.
I'm thinking of like in the Expanse when they hide the nanoparticle. Sorry, spoilers
Yeah.
for a
I
3-year-old
started
I
that.
haven't seen it.
10-year-old book series.
All right, let's do it like this. You are kind of aware. I mean, there's a lot of there've been a lot of like space battles in recent years. I mean, it's gonna take forever to like clean up all the wreckage. All over the phlogiston. But you do know of a wreck like fairly close by of several like capital ships that you'd be able to kind of like pull your ship alongside of and disguise it to like look like some of the other debris that's like floating around there. You do know that these things are relatively scavenged from time to time. And then at some point the dwarven scrappers will come through here and probably take care of the wreckage. But it should be fine here for the time being, but would you want to move quickly here?
Yep.
So
It'll
the
be
question
fine.
becomes
Right here.
it'll be fine. If the plan is to try to like go to this asteroid and recover Maple's memories, how do you guys want to go about doing this? What's the play here?
I slap the other ship as we leave it and say that's not going anywhere. And then, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we just know there's an asteroid where stuff happened, right?
Yeah, more or less at the moment.
Go Maple.
I mean, I guess if there's like a captain's quarters or something, I would like to search kind of maybe through their stuff to see if there's any information I can find.
Okay.
That's why
Yeah,
she's the smart one. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, let's roll
Don't know if I'd go that
a
far.
knowledge check there as you're looking through the captain's quarters.
I believe I only hit +1.
I imagine this would be more like scanning the computer's data banks. But yeah, I imagine you might be able to get some good info out of here.
Hey, DM, can we take a short rest while this is happening?
Yeah, we're absolutely gonna take a short rest here as soon as we kind of get underway.
Okay, cool.
17 with hope.
17 with okay, awesome. All right. You know what, Maple? You find a lot. So you start going through the like I bet you're able to like plug in, start accessing the database of the ship here. And the first thing you find out is Willie was absolutely right. This there's definitely an asteroid out here. And it seems like the directive of this ship, this is actually like a cargo or transport ship. And the mission here was to go out and capture as many organic life forms that it could, and then bring them back to the asteroid for processing. You learn from the database on the ship here that essentially at this asteroid they've been essentially scavenging organic beings and kind of like turning them into an amalgamation of humanoid and machine, and not always 100% willing. The other thing you kind of get a sense of is that everything about this is just kind of wrong. Like, the coding that you have inside your head is like very like, for the most part, like the thoughts that you're having are like very logical and sensible and like kind of like straightforward, like, okay, like this thing, then this thing, then this thing. But as you're kind of like pulling at the pieces here, you feel like there's like a lot of stuff missing. Like something is not operating as it should at this facility, and possibly within your own mind with the equipment that's been installed there.
Lacey is stupid about computers, but Metal Maple wouldn't be as stupid about computers.
Yes.
So is this something that like, so I think I know that sometimes you can see like holes in like code or whatever that you can kind of tell that there's stuff that's been maybe replaced or moved. Is that something that would be possible for my character to do?
I think that's kind of what you get a sense of. Yeah, it's like there are holes in things, or things aren't running as like as efficiently as they should. Which just like
there
concerns.
Like a noticeable signature on this code at all?
Not exactly. It's kind of like it kind of just seems like it it's just kind of garbled, like it's like it kind of seems like code that like wrote itself, but then like didn't quite write all the pieces it needed to function properly.
Okay. I'll relate that to the group. Is there any information like pinpointing where any of this might have taken place?
I think you'd have enough information to know. Okay, at this asteroid there is a engineering level that's been doing all manufacturing there. So essentially, there's like a mining level, there's the engineering level, there's like a cargo level. There's a kind of, it's not, you know, it's a what most people would think of as kind of like a quarters. But since it's all machines, they don't really need like lodging and stuff. And then you have like the main floor and things.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go ahead and share that with everybody.
Do we know if is this asteroid like, could we approach it stealthily? I guess, like, are there other things around it, or is it just kind of by itself? Because is it part of a belt?
Oh, that is a great question.
Yeah. How busy is it around there?
Yeah. You know, I think we're gonna roll for that. I'm gonna roll a percentile for that, because that sounds.
And I don't quite know how travel works, but I feel like we'd want to like come in far away and kind of scout out the area. That would be my take.
All right.
And then depending on what we see and what Maple shared, is it like
All right.
can we identify where we want to go from there? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, just kind of asking questions here, kind of building on that. This asteroid, after looking at the star charts, like where this thing is, it actually looks like it's essentially a floating rock from there. An entire sphere had collapsed and then kind of broken apart. So there's a lot of debris. There's a lot of like different like asteroids and stuff, all kind of floating around there. With this where this facility is probably one of the larger chunks that makes up this this area.
Wait, Willie, I know this area. It's where Raldoran was before it got kicked off.
Oh no. We're getting sued, guys, for sure.
So I think we could shimmy our way in.
All right.
Between them rocks. And by we, I mean Willie, because you're the one doing the piloting, unless anybody else wants to.
All right, so you guys want to go scout it out?
And you're my rock, Willie.
This
You're my rock,
I think I'm a
buddy.
bit too squishy to be a rock, but okay.
By the way,
before
Maple,
we
have you tried turning
crazy-
yourself off and on again? The whole memory thing.
What do turn my memory off? I don't have a memory.
Like take a nap,
It's already turned off.
Oh, okay.
Is there a reason I should be taking a nap? Do I need a nap?
Nope. You do you.
This is like the SNL sketch. It's like Willie. It's like I'm not a part of this. Like you're the main part of this, Willie.
I mean, we are the side characters too, Willie.
Yeah.
You really think about it.
This is actually Willie's story, not
Yeah.
anyone else's story.
The next episode will be, Revenge of the Willie or
It's
something.
just
Yeah.
it's just
Free
Willie like steering the boat like
Explosions all around behind him.
fucking around in the background.
Yeah, exactly. Like the camera pans back. We're just poking
Yeah.
stuff.
It's like, all right.
Chopping out wood.
It's like, well, hot dog, here we go. And he starts the
Wait.
ship in that direction here.
Sorry, yeah.
Before
But
we
Maple,
get in
Maple, you were
there, I
going to say
want to do
something.
something.
Yep, do it then.
What's that?
I want to go ahead and use my my rally feature.
Ooh.
Okay.
One moment, I will post into Roll20. So I can give a rally speech to everyone before we get up in there, and
there we go.
give everybody
D8.
1d8 that they can spend on damage, reaction, action, or clear stress if they really want to. I to rally, I guess I'll say
Well balanced.
I am not sure why you've chosen to save me, but I mean, I guess I'm this guy's sister, I suppose. But that being said, I'm ready to give my life for any of you for saving me.
That is
And that's
quite the
it.
commitment.
Not again.
Again, I die again.
No.
Steve, just let me die.
just let me.
Oh no, they killed Marta.
Just.
I mean, Maple. Yeah.
Yeah. Just you wait. It gets worse. All right.
So
right.
yeah, we whatever. Yeah.
All right. So the plan is then to go and scout out the asteroid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Beautiful. I'm gonna move us along then. So we're making some progress here.
Stealthily.
Oh my God, we're
Yeah.
accomplishing things incredible.
I know.
understand.
I
A
got
second scene. What is that?
no. I didn't
Christmas
expect us
miracle,
to-
everybody.
I
really
did not
hope
expect
one-
us to get hung up on wood for so
Yeah.
long.
You wouldn't. Oh, we already used that. Dang it.
No!
Uh,
No!
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, I don't see a reason, dang it, to use it again. Wow, this is cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Straight to
All
jail.
right.
Yep.
Everybody sees the map on Roll20, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Looks like a base.
Beautiful.
Oh, cool.
So Willie somehow manages to kind of like close in the part of the way towards this this asteroid, using your ship here, kind of hide in the shadows of one of the other rocks that are kind of floating around this thing. And you see it is a kind of a massive facility built onto this this rock, and all of these different ships are kind of like coming to and leaving this this facility, pretty constantly. Looks like there are a couple of like main cannons, kind of like guarding the drop ship there. But otherwise, you see this like large, massive building where all these robots are kind of like parking and unloading and reloading, and it looks like a pretty busy spaceport here.
Did you feed the dog?
No, we didn't. Sorry.
You feed the dog?
I think they're good.
Okay.
Oh, Steve, Liz is gonna hurt you.
I mean, they're all super fat pugs for the most part. Like, gonna be.
We're doing them a favor, really, if you think about it. You know?
Yeah, they're not
No,
starving.
but you guys have never seen Moosh's face though when he gets sad. Ugh. He is. Just thinking about it might make me cry. He's the best.
All right. So, of this facility from where you guys are at, using your periscope, telescope,
Space telescope.
space telescope. Yeah, you see, there's probably like 4 or 5 levels to this thing, mostly because I forgot how many layers they put on here. You see the top layers where all these ships are kind of like parking and then taking off again. Let's see. What else can you guys see just from looking at this? You do see the mounted cannons just kind of like swiveling around, watching incoming traffic here. Now is a good time to ask some questions and maybe figure out how we want to go about infiltrating.
I just have one idea. Whenever the smart people figure out which is best target, then I have a cool idea. It's we go for a little bit at full impulse with me on at the front of the ship on the outside, and then pull the e-brake, and then let me keep flying towards wherever, maybe one of the guns, and I come from directly above. That way we get a little kickstart on the ambush when the rest of you come. I don't know if that'll... Maybe like when they start firing at the ship, I can like try to physically move the gun so that it fires at them.
You mean you want us to like drop you right on the asteroid?
Oh yes.
I don't know what I expected, but for a rock man, you don't like staying still. You're like the least rocky rock I've ever met.
Everything is so small around me, I feel like I'm going to break all the time. So when I'm flying to space, is nothing to break, except for more things in my way. It'll break my fall.
Maple, you said engineering, right? Like below more? Like this goes deeper?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So you from the
Yes.
surface, like you guys can kind of see it, kind of like there's like it's like a multi-story building, and you can easily see like 3 or 4 stories.
Do the ships that are coming and going look like only the one that we attacked, or that we defended ourselves against, because we never attack a vessel?
A lot of them look pretty similar to the one that you had that you had encountered earlier. What you also notice is like a lot of the ships also look similar, but like they kind of look like kind of hodgepodge. Like it kind of looks like, a couple of them look like 2 different ships kind of like attached together. Like they started making one and then finished another and just called it good. Yeah.
I wonder if we
I
could
would
just
like to try to hack into the mainframe.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking maybe if we wanted to use me like a Trojan horse a little bit, except I'm not really inside, but like an exterior Trojan horse.
I was gonna say, I'm not sure what this Trojan horse is, but I feel like it is something where we need to be inside of you, and I don't think I can do this.
No. I am inside. but outside.
You're inside what? A horse that build?
Big horse.
What's a horse?
What the fuck is a horse?
Oh Lord.
Isn't that when your throat gets sore?
Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh.
That's what Micro's been saying, right? Sorry. Oh, wait. Hold on. We have -1 viewers on Twitch. That's weird.
Like it. That's for the best.
Oh no!
No.
Twitch is like, you know what?
I tried so hard to do better.
You're not
So
gonna
wait, Maple, you got a connection. You can do the thing. Make them think we're friendly.
It may be possible. Or at the very least, I could distract. Is possible.
I think if we land and then I can do one of these, you know, we'd be all good. We could all.
Yeah, you do that. I immediately want to try to get into the computer system before he does whatever that was.
Very badly. Well, I have a decent presence, but pretending to be a clank.
I went from like a talkie bard to like a now I am a computer god bard.
There you go.
Good talking to computer. Love it. Okay. So it sounds like, from what I'm kind of getting here, is the current plan is to land, distraction, run inside and get to a terminal, and then go from there. Is that?
I think maybe relying on Maple if there's like any sort of communications or, you know, like system we have to get through to land. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like we got a bot, you know, coming in with a bot.
Yeah.
A persuasive bot.
All right. I love it. Okay, are we ready to get through this?
All right. Yeah, let's do
We
it.
are going to get into some shit.
Yeah. Oh,
and
you said we short rested earlier. Sorry, I only
did.
asked because I'm getting
Nice.
clear. With downtime, I will use 10 to wounds and
Just,
I guess I'll repair my armor.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I don't care about my armor. I want to hope. Yeah. Who wants
Might I
to
be able
prepare
to
with
have
me?
Oh, we can take a
shortest bio break?
If you prepare, yeah, a real life bio break, yeah. If you prepare with one or more members of your party, you each gain 2 hope. So
Oh,
that's an
let
option.
us prepare.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
I will tend to my wounds and roll a d4, and then I will prepare because my armor.
Okay.
I have 5 slots left. I'm fine.
Beautiful. All right, yeah. Let's take a quick bio break. Let's. We need.
I feel
And then,
1 HP.
Yeah, we will get into some shit, and hopefully we can get through it before midnight.
Sounds good.
Cool. Bum, bum, bum.
We play the girl from Ipanema, or is that copyrighted still?
It is. I was gonna say it last time I actually played that. I was on vibraphone in jazz band in college. Played that. It was very loosely put together. The jazz band. It was like the drummer was really good, and then it was a bunch of other people. I was one of the bunch of other people. No idea what I was doing. I mean, I knew my what's it called? Like all my scales and everything, and like
Mhm.
different keys and all that. But I didn't know like how to do jazz like within that. I could do it. I would be better now. Honestly, my chops aren't near what they used to be, but I bet I could just. I'm just more relaxed now than I was when I was 20. Could probably do better. It was a fun time. I had a crush on the girl that the singer they brought in. Never made a move. That was my go-to. That was my move. Not making moves. In college.
That's a good move.
Yeah.
Oh, this is my jazz right here. Get up to this dumb nonsense.
I was like the Michael Jordan quote is like you make your Wayne Gretzky whatever that you miss 100% of the shots. Like yeah, but you also
You don't take.
yeah, if you don't make any shots, you never fail. No, this is not
Yeah.
the way to live.
100% win rate.
God, that Korean barbecue is still tearing me up.
Mm,
Feel like is the mic picking this
I
up?
would kill for tteokbokki.
I may have eaten that. Is it which one's that?
That's like the rice cake kind of stew thing.
Oh, right. No, I didn't have that. I went.
Oh man, fuck me up. I would love that.
I went hard on the bulgogi, pork and beef,
Mm.
and then
Did
Hawaiian
you
steak.
have kalbi?
Maybe. I don't know. My wife ordered some stuff
Mm.
that I didn't understand, so I don't know. It was a good time though.
You
But
Korean restaurant or Korean barbecue?
yeah, we went to Jin in Carrollton. You ever been to Jin? Like G.
No.
It's in a shopping center. Like every store is Korean. It's awesome. And
Nice.
then I don't know though. Like for the money we spent, I think I would rather just go get sushi, like some nice sushi. Check that same.
Have
box.
you ever had LA Burger?
I have not yet.
They have a bulgogi burger that is very good.
That
Yeah.
was my favorite for sure. The bulgogi. That was like
Yeah.
we ordered that like 4 times. It was like an all you can eat thing. They kept bringing it. So
I like tender, like tender meat like that.
yeah.
Full season barbecue.
Oh, there's
yeah.
one.
Nice.
It's kind of far. Keller. That's definitely the one you go to.
Oh yeah. Like, I feel like
Think of things that are kind of far, like
no, for sure.
space.
Yeah.
I ready to get back to this.
I'm sorry. What?
Nice.
Are we doing something?
Yeah, probably. We should probably get around to it,
No. Go ahead.
All right. So Willie begins hauling the ship full of wood towards the docking bay of this
Really?
large facility
Excuse me.
here. He's like, "Oh boy, here we go."
I did want to store the wood on the ship that we left.
Oh, sorry, the ship that was left behind. Yes.
Yeah, if we had time to like offload it.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some semblance of like fitting and storage space or whatever. Yeah, we can say at least there's some wood on that ship.
Yeah.
And it's not just Willie's.
Willie.
All right, so drama time. You guys are flying in.
Yeah. No.
All of a sudden, as you get within within some proximity of this building here, you see like lights kind of like sweep in your direction as it picks up that the ship is closing in. Maple, you actually start getting some sort of communication from this building, and it's kind of jarring as you kind of like focus on that and like what you're actually experiencing, as a person. But essentially, you realize it's asking you for some sort of access code.
It's an older code, but it checks out.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have you make a knowledge roll here, or let's see here. Let's do knowledge or presence to see if you have that stored somewhere in your head meets.
Oh, can I assume that I get to also use rally?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think so. Very least, yeah, fuck it.
Mm-hmm. It says
You
there,
said I
give
can use
yourself and each of your allies a rally die.
You know what? Thank God you can read because I can't. You said I can use presence?
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and use presence, and I might end up using my rally die depending on what happens here. I'm gonna go ahead and use my rally die because that
You're
could be
not
bad
inspiration.
bad. Yeah, my not inspiration.
Not inspiration. I love it.
Fuck me. 13 with fear.
All right, 13 with fear.
Oh wait, I take it back. 16 with fear. I didn't add my
Okay.
presence because I'm an idiot.
That is better. Okay, I love that. All right, hold on a second. Let me. Boop 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 boop.
I'm
Turns
loving
out
it.
when you play games that involve math, you have to know how to do math.
Nah.
He
This
just.
is what you use for.
Damn it. All right, I'm gonna put you guys right down here. Are you guys taking Willie with you, or is he staying on the ship?
Somebody's got to stay with the ship.
Yeah, the getaway ship.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
we.
well, yeah. He's like,
It needs to be warmed up if we need to go.
I'll keep the engine ready, guys.
Or remember, talk like this, and I do a little clank dance around. Yeah. Actually, maybe just close the
This is
door.
offensive. This is not how we dance. I don't know why you keep making that motion with your body.
Okay, if you can give Lily a tip, then all set.
Lily, move like normal because Clank move like normal.
Okay. All right. So, Willie lands the ship, and all of a sudden, these like giant, massive turrets that are kind of like on this docking bay, kind of point at the vessel you guys landed in. And all of a sudden, there is just like a huge swarm. I've only got one on the map right now, but there's just kind of like a huge swarm of all these different clanks and different constructs. And no two of them seem to be like any sort of alike. But the ones you're counting currently are all mechanical. And as soon as you leave the ship, you're approached by like one of the larger ones, and it just kind of like garbles at you in like a mechanical voice, like, please take all prisoners available to processing. And you kind of see like several vehicles and things going towards a loading dock that leads towards a elevator.
Did he say take prisoners for?
Yes.
For processing.
Yep.
Carmelo's hand twitches near his revolver, but
Yeah.
glances at Maple. Yeah. And kind of makes way for her. Yeah.
Carmelo, you see Edifice's gauntlets. He'll like very slowly put them behind his back, and he's like big smile on his face. Yeah, it's officer. And then you see his like gauntlets start to charge up behind you, like right in front of you, and he gives you two big thumbs up behind his back.
I shake my head even though you can't see me.
What's Maple?
Yep.
I'm gonna wait.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be clanked. We're prisoners. I'll call out. But yeah, let Maple take the lead on this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're ready.
Yeah. What's the?
I would like to look imposing.
Okay. Yeah, I guess roll me what is imposing here. Guess that's sort of strength.
Well, yeah. For all the bad acting I'm doing, I'm still trying to, seem prisonery. So I will
Okay.
burn a hope and help Maple here. Yeah.
Love it. Yeah, roll me a presence with inspiration.
Yeah. Because or a D6. Yeah.
Or yeah, whatever.
So I add an additional d6.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. They changed advantage. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I meant advantage and inspiration there.
Fuck me. 14. Hold on, I'm counting. 17. 19, 20 with fear.
20 with fear. Okay, beautiful. I love this. Yeah, they just let you like walk on by, like no, not. Yeah, they don't like scrutinize you at all. This seems like totally like legit to them, like what have you. However, as soon as you kind of like pass out of the way, a score of them start to like march onto the like towards the ship, like they're going in for an inspection.
Towards us or the?
No, like
Towards the ship itself.
Okay.
Do we have like comms to the ship? Like, can we communicate with Willie?
So, because it's gonna be a lot,
Yeah.
Uh,
We did in the battle. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I didn't know if those were ship to ship versus like person to person.
Yeah, I imagine you guys have like a ship. At least, at the very least, if not between yourselves, you probably have one from you guys to the.
I mean, Carmelo starts to sweat looking back at the ship, and should we tell Willie to go? I feel like you should get out of here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How long did it take us to go from where we were to where we are?
What do you mean, like from like where you guys were to the other ship, or?
Yeah.
Like 9 parsecs, 12 parsecs.
Like a long ways, like so for like from scouting out the area around here, it wasn't like terribly far, a few minutes. From where you guys had stowed the other ship, it was probably like a few hours.
I mean, we short rested if you wanted to have a downtime activity.
So I guess my question would be, was the tabaxi, the clank tabaxi, conscious?
Oh, that is a good question.
Yeah.
Let me.
Because I probably would have tried to talk to them more in the downtime if they were.
Yeah, they were not.
Shit. Okay, well that kind of blows my idea out of the water. Were they conscious when we left the ship?
No, I think they're like, they kind of just seem like a little fried with everything that's happened, and they're still kind of, just kind of out of it.
Damn.
Would you say they're hibernating?
Yeah.
We probably should tell Willie something, I guess.
This forklift over here, is it automated or is there like a pilot seat in it? Like a driver's seat?
You know what? I like the thought of like a little like Modron type guy kind of just sitting at it, like hauling shit around and like unloading stuff.
I feel like Okay, hold on. We have arrived. Would you say this is a prominent town or environment?
I don't know if I call it a town.
It's a bit late to pull this card out.
But
So yeah.
yeah, I guess what do you if you got some shit on that card like you
I mean I have a syndicate. That's my feature of my
Okay.
subclass. It's like my base one.
Yeah.
Which is basically about like I know a guy.
Yeah.
But I would have to know a guy. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah.
I would say I know someone who's always in a great deal of trouble if they've ended up here.
Okay.
Or no, you know what? We didn't part on great terms. That seems right. But then, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm half cocked on this one.
Yeah.
And not improvising well. Who would call a random asteroid home? That would be useful here.
Yeah. Let me I think I can help you along with this one.
Okay.
So you guys are clearly not the only ship here that is currently,
Yeah.
some people and like flying in and stuff. As you see these clanks kind of like marching to board your ship, you also see like several other prisoners being like loaded in. And yeah, Carmela, you see somebody else being hauled in by some of these other kind of like cybernetic individuals. Who is it, and how do you know them?
It is Rufus, and he is I guess he's a he because he's Rufus, but well, for one thing, he's a giant. He's bigger than my rock buddy over there. And he is of the space giant variety, and I know him well. Yeah, we didn't part on the best of terms. He might have been on a ship that I didn't think would survive when I left it. But I see him, and Rufus is here. And he's being escorted, but he probably, he's pretty sizable, maybe dwarfing some of the other guys. And I will try and antagonize him if I see him or his ship. Oh, is that giant bloke there, Rufus? I didn't think your big butt survive that crash over on Scipio 9. Yeah. But I guess you got away. But now you're back in the frying pan. And about to be in the fire, aren't you, buddy? So, yeah.
Well, let me put this dude down here real quick. Give me just a second. Come here.
Oh shit! He's way more giant than I thought it would be. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah.
There we go. Oh, there we go.
Shoot, you survived Scipio 9, and now you're gonna let these clankers take you in? I wouldn't think that was like you, Rufus. If you ever want what I owe you, we gotta both get out of here, buddy. Yeah.
I don't. Why are you? Why?
Yep, you were always a big man, but with a small brain, a few words. I bet if you rough this up a bit, and I'm just like shouting back at him. No, let's see here. Yeah, I'm basically trying to antagonize him into probably attacking whoever's leading him in, and drawing attention from the crew that is about to go inspect the ship that doesn't have a name. Yeah. Well, Edifice eyes the forklift.
I love this. Okay. So real quick, roll me a. I think it's gonna be presence there.
Okay.
I'll
take that. The guy with the lowest presence in the party, but I have +2, so I'll take it. That is an 12 on the hope and an 8 on the fear, which gives me a 20 plus 3.
Okay.
No, plus 2. 22 with hope. Finally, I got a hope.
I love it. Before I get
Yeah.
into the results of that, though, I want to know what is Edifice doing with the forklift here? What's the plan on that front?
So if was there a little Modron guy in there right now, or it was just a spot?
Yeah,
for
like
him?
he's probably like kind of like wheeling it around, probably like unload some shit. Like, maybe he like opens up the the cargo bay of your ship, and then realizes like there's just like 1 or 2 pieces of wood in there, and he's like, I don't need the forklift, and he kind of like backs up a little bit, kind of towards you.
Night, bud. We'll see you in the morning. So Edifice is going to tap the little Modron on his shoulder and tap his gauntlets together. I guess they could kind of pass for tech, maybe. He's tapping and he's like, you've been reassigned. I'm here to work. New ship, unexpected ship, shift change. You return to charging.
I have full batteries, and you don't.
Ship change equals shift change. We all know this.
All right. Yeah. Let's. Yeah. I guess roll me a presence on that one too. Like, yeah, to deceive this this robot dude.
That's so ancestralist.
Let me see. So, could I possibly use my experience here under crowd control to use my like team building abilities, or like to commit? It's like extra presence, basically.
Okay. So you're trying to. So the end game here is to do something to kind of control the crowds here, right? Like,
It's more like you know, a person like a cop can walk into a group of no matter how many people it is, like, all right, folks, we got a thing over here, and
All
everyone
right.
just kind of like goes along with it because it's so authoritative.
I love it. Let's do it.
We'll mark is it
Yeah,
mark
spend
a
the
stress
hope,
or
use the
take a hope,
experience.
spend a hope. Got it.
I think it's a hope, right?
Yeah, I think it's
Got
on a spend a
that.
hope to use the experience.
If you click on experience, it shows you,
Yeah,
using hope. Yeah.
and I will presence. Let's see. That'll be duality plus 3 plus 2. So plus 5. 23 with fear. Only fear tonight.
Hey, so many fears.
Oh, jeez.
I have like
Okay.
3 hopes tonight. Yeah.
All right.
Good roll. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. So you kind of like give it a little tap on the shoulder and
And
kind
I
of
want-
like
Sorry, can I imagine like it's like Wally where this is this only thing this guy does?
yeah,
and I'm
it's just-
telling him,
it's just
hey, your shift's over.
okay. Yeah, it just like kind of like gets out. Like this doesn't seem like a very like complicated droid.
He's never had a shift end.
Yeah, he doesn't even know what that means. Like, oh, but okay. Thank God.
Yeah, so it just it just gets out. Like it just kind of like follows a basic command and like gets out of the forklift, leaving you
Hell
to
yeah.
it.
I have this forklift now. All the power.
All right. So what is the plan with forklift exactly? I feel like a lot of things stuff is gonna go off here, and I want to know what the idea is.
Edifice is rolling with the punches here. We don't know. Edifice also does not know plan.
Is Edifice certified in forklift
No way.
operation?
Not even
Is
the
that-
player is certified. I don't. I am
Oh,
twice
boy, we're gonna have
removed
fun.
from ability here.
Okay. All right. So Edifice has a forklift. Carmelo is antagonizing. What is Maple?
I'm trying to make the giant. I'm trying to make Rufus create a distraction
Yeah, and I think that's
by
about
just
to go
like
off.
throwing down with the bots. Yeah.
But I imagine all this stuff is gonna kind of come together at one
Mhm.
point when I kind of build a picture of like what's happening, so you can figure out like how this shit goes down.
Are these the little guys marching out over all these little?
No, it's the guy like the golem looking dude right
Yeah.
by us, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think they're
just
kind of
put a bunch
assorted though.
Yeah, there's a bunch of other like modern tokens and stuff that are just not being pasted over because I was trying to figure out.
Swarm.
I was hoping to hurry up and get you guys in the building so I'd have to put a bunch of tokens out, but we'll see how this.
Flashback to Toho when when I really messed that up. Yeah.
So Maple, you are like trying to like lead your companion inside this facility here. You see one kind of starting to pick a fight with another giant dude to be let inside. Your other companion has stolen a forklift, and there are a bunch of Modrons or a bunch of constructs currently heading towards the ship. What are you doing right now?
I am crapping my pants slightly.
We should roll for that.
And
Can
no,
you?
because remember the last time I had to do that? I critted taking a dump, okay? Like, we're not doing that. No, thank you. Golly gee gosh.
Critical shit.
What am I doing?
No. I just can't leave Willie behind, you know?
He seems like he can get out of a rub if he needs to. I'm gonna hop to, and I'm going to help my brother and try to authoritatively get these idiot robots the fuck out of my way.
Okay. Let's see here. All right, so this
I want to do the like, all right, nothing to see here, everyone, and I want to like kind of, you know how you like you're waving somebody on so they can move, and you're kind of like directing them. That's kind of what I wanted.
All right, all right. So let me give this to you first, and we'll figure out what that looks like. So, Carmelo, as you're like antagonizing this guy, he clearly like wants after you after heckling him, but he suddenly like raises his arms and like crashes down on the on the cyborg that's currently kind of in front of him to start bashing on some of these other constructs. So now all of a sudden these enemies that were like heading towards the ship are now rushing towards this this giant guy. Edifice, you see all of the different robots and things kind of heading towards this one huge motherfucker. And kind of like swarming his area. What do you do?
So does the golem guy represent the swarm, or it's him and then?
Hold on, I'm gonna put those on the map right now here.
Control C, Control V.
That's what I'm doing. I just gotta make sure I put them on the right fucking layer, and of course I didn't. So.
All right, that's what I was thinking would happen, and I'm sure there is no way this is gonna come back and bite us in the ass.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna try to go down the line, especially if they're coming out single file or something. Like, oh, here we go, like traffic cones. Just try to take them out with the forklift. Yeah, let's scoop them up.
All right.
Oh no, an out of control forklift! Everybody, watch out!
Right. And I would like to rage.
I'd like to rage.
It's called Unstoppable. I'm going to go Unstoppable.
I need a forklift roll. I think this would be finesse.
Are you a guardian? I haven't even known your class like this whole time.
Yeah. Finesse.
I feel like that would be to try to like control this thing and figure out the.
It is control. Yeah.
-1.
Yeah.
-1. Actually. Oh no, that's only for attacks. Let me see if I got anything.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Can you? I think you can use the rally die, can't you?
How does that? Oh, is that the thing from Maple?
It's plus a D8.
From Maple,
yeah.
Yep, the D8 that. So you could use that to control your rally die here.
Do you want me to do
not
the
inspiration.
duality roll and then do a D8? Or
Yep. Do the duality, or if you want to do it all together, whatever makes it easier for you.
Oh God, thank you. So a D8, 7,
Ew.
19 with fear.
Always fear.
Oh, it's got to be exclusively fear.
Beautiful.
Who has more fear now, Josh or Steve?
I think Josh, because I've been spending a lot of mine. So
yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
Throwback.
Yeah.
Bang,
I don't like
bang,
to
bang.
I don't like to hold on to it for very long here. So all right, let's do it this way. All right, Edifice, you whirl that forklift around and just start dragging it into the to the Modrons, and it starts to like kind of like push a bunch of them off to the side, and but a bunch of their pieces and stuff kind of get caught in the machinations of this thing, and all of a sudden it starts like smoking and whatnot, and yeah, clearly it is not doing well.
Yeah.
Maybe you're surrounded with just like pure chaos now. There's this like big smoking forklift that your brother is driving. As all these guys are fighting this big old giant. Yeah. What are you? I guess I know you want to try to like command your way inside this building and all this chaos here. What's the plan?
There isn't a plan. There's no plan. We're all acting rogue.
And you want to
Everyone's doing
change
their
what you
own
want to
thing.
do here? You absolutely can. I just wanted to kind of like set that like, okay, this is the shit that's all going down at once. How do you respond?
I respond by continuing to direct traffic.
Just
The raging giant is over there. Go over
Yeah.
there.
all right. I feel like with the distraction, traffic is pretty much just directed towards the chaos that's going on here. I think you'd have a good opportunity to kind of like lead the group away, and it kind of be up to you if you wanted to head towards the so you can see where a lot of like vehicles and stuff are heading towards an elevator bay. But otherwise, there is a set of double doors here that you could enter into. So I guess up to you if you want to try to hurry up and lead everybody to the doors into this next part of the facility, or head to the elevator.
I mean, the elevator is clearly the safer option, so let's do that.
Okay.
When do you get to engineering, right?
Yes.
That's the level. That's like down.
Okay.
Yeah. I will jump on the horn and Willie, you gotta go, bud. There's a chance.
Like, leave you guys here?
I mean, we'll radio you back if you. I don't know. I feel like we get on right, but if those clankers come on board, I mean, I'm sorry, the clinks come on
Sorry,
board.
I'm
And I glance over at Maple.
I can go if you want me to go. Like that's totally fine. But
I don't want you to get caught up and get stuck in here, you know?
well, okay, here we go. And he starts the ship up.
Carmelo looks at the others. Y'all good? If we find a ride out of here?
I
We
assume
could figure
Edifice is
out.
just-
I might be able to operate ship.
There we go. Yep. We'll be good. Yep. Edifice, I know you'll be alive in 30 years anyway. So,
Yeah,
you know.
That is guaranteed.
It's guaranteed. Success is guaranteed. Nothing can go wrong. All right. So you all head towards the elevator there. When all of you guys are kind of like, there's, the chaos is going on behind you. There's a giant there. The smoking forklift is like spinning around and like taking people out. Imagine it's, it's kind of spinning from the way that Edifice left it. And suddenly it just explodes. And I'm going to spend a fear here. I need everyone to roll me. Let's see here. Let's do a agility real quick.
Okay, not bad. +2.
Same.
How do we all have such
Plus
similar
0.
stats? Oh no, my fear die is gone.
Oh, I got it finally. Yes.
Yeah.
I got
An
one.
11 on the hope and a 2 on the fear. That's a 13 +2. I got a 15 with fear, but I don't think it matters on reaction rolls.
Yeah.
Does it?
I don't think it does.
Like, I don't think you get a hope
Yeah.
out of us.
Wait, what?
I don't know if you. Hold on. Reaction.
For rolling hope? Oh, sorry. That's
Like
only
those
on
kind of-
like a proactive move.
I don't
Okay.
know. Response to a threat or attack. They don't contribute to the action tracker. You can't help. I don't see anything about hope or fear.
I'll assume he gets a hope for now, but I won't take a fear because
Yeah.
I've enough fear. So,
There's a lot of text there.
yep. All right. What did you get, Mabel, for your roll there?
8 with fear.
Okay. Let's see here.
I have a 15 with hope, if it matters.
So the explosion rockets from behind you guys. You're all kind of like launched towards this this elevator. Maple, you kind of like land kind of like sprawling kind of hard a little bit. You take 9 points of damage, whatever that would be on your thresholds there. But you're able to like just get in the elevator before like just after some other machines have like just left it. So you're able to like slap that that door close button to get this thing in motion here.
I just
Unfortunately,
want to make sure I understand armor and stuff real quickly. So if you just did 9 to me and I spend an armor, or no, wait.
yeah. So if your armor is like 7,
Yeah.
then armor reduces it down to 2.
And then you could spend more than 1 armor at a time.
so if you did 9 damage and I have 3 armor,
Yep.
it would only be 6, correct?
Yeah.
Well,
Which means
hold on. No. You have to spend armor to reduce it.
okay. But if it was a 9 and I spent 1 armor, that would make it an 8. And if my major threshold
Wait, hold on. What's your armor?
armor's a 3.
So if you spent 1 armor, that reduces it by 3.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so if I spend my 1 armor, I have been attacked so minimally doing this that I am the armor thing still confuses me a little bit. So I spend my 1 armor slot, it reduces the 9 from a 9 to a 6, which falls between my minor and major thresholds, which means I would only mark 1 HP.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I would like to do then.
Beautiful.
It's not that hard once, like, you know, but I
Yeah, it's
haven't had
weird
to
to
do that,
like.
so. It's a lot
do
of,
the-
like, the finagling to be like... Yeah, it's a bit more complicated than just your standard D&D.
Yeah.
All right. We are taking the elevator down here.
I do like that it's like resource spendy. Like it's not as
Yeah, I
don't
binary.
mind it.
Like you make a choice or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and I like that you have to learn how to manage your resources better. It's not. I don't dislike that. I dislike that my brain isn't smart enough to know how to use that correctly.
But if you think about it, there's like 4 resources, like armor, HP, stress, and hope. So
right.
yeah. Sorry. Anyway, Goose
Okay.
or Steve.
Yes. All right. So the there's chaos going on up above. The elevator is like currently going down. Suddenly this massive elevator door opens up and you see this like huge bay, all sorts of full of like different machines and stuff. You see almost like a conveyor belt of like humanoids getting attached with different like cybernetic gear and stuff all over their bodies, and being produced kind of like lined up in a row and put into these holding tanks, and these tanks are getting moved elsewhere, ready to go up deeper into the facility here. And as you guys exit these doors, almost every single plank in the room turns to look in your direction. And I think that's what we'll call it here tonight, guys.
Nice.
Love that.
I wanted to do this all in one shot, but I think if
Yeah.
we're gonna have a wonderful,
Nothing's ever a one shot. Yeah.
I mean, I could have. If we hadn't spent so much time talking about wood, we may have gotten close.
Oh no,
Yeah,
not the
but-
wood.
What would we have
Well,
missed
I
out
wanted
on?
wood,
You
I
know?
know. Yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't have developed the
Uh-huh.
wood plot.
Exactly.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did not. Yeah, we had to develop that wood plot. Like,
Our wood is currently aging on the ship that we left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the other ships.
plus, I think things are about to get deliciously fucky, and I think this is gonna make for a great session next time we get into this.
You don't respect
My little
wood.
clock the air filtration unit. Goes,
Yeah.
all right, don't shoot that. Yeah.
You don't respect wood.
Yeah.
Had
I
to.
love it.
Cool.
Beautiful.
Well, delightful.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sean, you
Alright.
want to kill the thing?
Daggerheart in
Yeah, wanna kill the thing?
space. Okay, bye.